Hello everybody and welcome back to another video tutorial. In this video tutorial I'm going to be showing you yet another method to draft the shawl, lapel and collar. The lapel is defined as a part on each side of a coat or jacket immediately below the collar, which is folded back on either side of the front opening. There are three main types of lapel and collar: the notch lapel and collar, the PEAK lapel and collar, and the SHAWL lapel and collar, which is the one we're concentrating on in this tutorial. The notch lapel is defined by a notch where the bottom of the collar and the top of the lapel connects at a 75 to 90 degree angle. The notch lapel always points outward and is partitioned from the top collar. The notch lapel is the most common type of all the three lapels. For this reason, they are considered the least formal of all the three types of lapel. They are common in your everyday work suits, jackets, and coats. The PEAK lapel is defined by edges pointing towards your shoulders. PEAK lapels always point upward and are partitioned from the top collar. Of the three types of lapel, PEAK collars are considered to be the most formal and most traditional. The SHAWL lapel is defined as a continuous curve without breaks or points such as the notched or peaked lapels. A SHAWL lapel is a solid rounded piece of fabric that wraps all the way around. However, this fabric that forms the SHAWL lapel often comes in a satin fabric. Because the SHAWL lapel is a continuous curve and is often made from a satin fabric, for these two reasons, the SHAWL lapel are considered the most relaxed and elegant of all the three lapel types. Each lapel has what is called a lapel roll, and the lapel roll is the fall and curl of the lapel from the break of the collar to the first button. There are three standard types of lapel width: the slim width, which measures from 2 1/4 inches to 2 3/4 inches, the regular width, which measures 3 inches to 3 1/2 inches, and the wide width, which measures from 3 3/4 inches to 4 1/2 inches. However, all the standard widths are based on personal preference. You can make your lapel as slim or as wide as you want it to be. Start by tracing out your back and front sloper from your basic bodice pattern. Because you're going to be altering the design on your back and front bodice, it's always best to trace out a copy so that you can have your original basic bodice intact and safe to use later for other designs. When tracing out your front sloper, leave enough space at the center front and at the neck area. You will need that space at the center front of the sloper to draft the lapel and the space at the neck area to draft the collar. Drop the back sloper neckline by 1/4 inch at neck and shoulder and blend the 1/4 inch drop back into the original neck curve. From the original neck point, mark and square backwards 1/4 inch on the front sloper. That 1/4 inch is the same 1/4 inch drop that you did on the back sloper, and it's for the same reason, to create wearing ease. Again, from the original neck point, mark and square out 1 inch. That 1 inch will represent the collar stand. To recap, we have 2 points from the original neck point on the front sloper. The 1 inch point, that is the collar stand, and the 1/4 inch point backwards, that is the neck drop. From the center front of your sloper at the hem, mark and square out a 1 inch extension. Then from that point, draw an extended vertical line to the neck point at center front. Next, extend the waistline to the 1 inch extension line. Then from that point at the extension line, measure up 1 inch. That point will be our break point. The break point is where the lapel roll ends, and right on the same level is your button placement. Button placement could be on the same level as the break point, or could be exactly at the waist, which is 1 inch below the break point. Next, draw a line to connect the break point to the end point of the 1 inch collar stand. Next, draw a diagonal guideline at the tip of the neck at center front on the 1 inch extension line. That line is to guide you when drawing your shawl lapel curve. Next, measure the back sloper neck length. Measure from one end of the back neck to the other end of the back neck along the new neck curve. Then from the 1/4 inch point on the front sloper, draw a line that is the measurement of the back neck length that you measured earlier. And from that point, measure backward 1/2 inch at a 90-degree angle. Next, find the midpoint or halfway mark of your back neck measurement. To find the halfway mark, use your tape measure to measure the length of that line, then fold the measuring tape in two to get the midpoint of your back neck length. Using your curved ruler, draw a curve that blends back into the neckline, making sure it touches that midpoint mark. Next, extend the 1/2 inch point out towards the center front at a 90-degree angle. That line for now is not based on any measurements. Just make sure it extends past the 1 inch extended vertical line at the center front of the sloper. That line is our back collar line. From the end of the lapel roll line, draw a diagonal line that is parallel to the back neck line to the back collar line. Then draw a straight line upwards from the neck at center front point to the back collar line. From the bust level line at the 1 inch extension line, square out a line that is 3 1/4 inches. Next, draw a curve that connects the back collar line point to the neck at center front point to the break point. Using your curved ruler, connect all 3 points. Measure the distance between the 1-inch collar stand to the 1/4 mark. Then apply that measurement starting at the point where the lapel roll line intersects with the line that cuts across the armhole. Use a curve ruler to blend the point where they meet. Now I'm just going to use my marker to highlight and go over the shawl lapel collar. Finally, add the 1/2 inch seam allowance all around your sloper. To finish up, I'm going to blend the 1/4 point back into the original neck curve. Okay everyone, we've come to the end of this tutorial. If I have made the concept of drafting a shawl lapel and collar a little bit easier to understand and helps further your fashion designing experience, please subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, share and leave your comment down below. Until my next video, bye and good luck.